Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez in talks for a September mega showdown at a catchweight. We're going to talk about all of this in this video, but before we do that, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook on it. Teo called himself the Takeover, but we might need to change Ryan Garcia's name to the Takeover because he taking over the whole sport of boxing right now with that mega victory against Devin the Dream Haney. Now, it ain't even about him beating Devin Haney. It's about that the whole world was literally counting him out. They ain't giving him no chance. I mean, for a minute, Ryan was an 11-1 underdog. Meaning, in order to bet on Devin Haney, you had to put $1,100 up just to win $100 at one point in time on Devin. And then the odds, dropped a little bit, but Ryan was still a mega underdog. One of the biggest underdogs to win a fight of this magnitude that we've seen in a long, long time. So with that victory, Ryan right now is the biggest discussion in all of boxing. And he calling all the shots now. He calling all the shots. The catch weight, the money, everything is looking like it's in Ryan Garcia's favor. Right now, he the pay-per-view king along with Canelo Alvarez. Well, I'll say it's 3 pay-per-view kings. It's Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, and Canelo Alvarez. And who would have thought that Ryan Garcia would be that guy? Well, if you listen to all of the narratives and everybody dogging out Ryan Garcia, well, you would think that he would never even come close to being that guy. I think a lot of people get caught up in listening to platforms that only want to hate on certain fighters that they don't like. So they run these narratives telling you that Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model. Ryan Garcia, he don't even need to be in the sport of the boxing. He's a disgrace to boxing. And then they blew it up even more when Ryan Garcia ended up quitting against Gervonta Davis. But they don't want you to know that some of the greatest fighters in the sport of boxing have quit. And some of them have quit because of body shots. They don't want you to know that though, right? So Ryan was fighting against all of those narratives and those stigmatisms put on him. He was fighting against all of that to prove that he is somebody to be worried about in the sport of boxing. So he had a huge point to prove. Now Ryan is the face and he is the fighter that everybody want to fight from 135 all the way up to 154. Ryan that put his name in there with all of the biggest name boxers from 135 all the way up to 154. Now, a lot of this shit that Ryan been talking about, I can't believe it. But Teofimo Lopez, he just did an interview and he said that he wants to fight Ryan Garcia. He says that he'll do the 143-pound catch weight or 145 or whatever Ryan wants, and they can finally get it popping. He says he's already reached out to Ryan Garcia's people behind the scenes, and this is a fight that they looking to negotiate to make happen in September. Now, for those who do not know, Ryan and Teo, that was already supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight in, I believe, February. Yeah, they was already supposed to get it popping. But what happened is Teofimo Lopez, he said that they tried to play him with the money. Oscar and Ryan, they was trying to play him when it came to the money. So he pulled out and he said, no mas. Nope. If y'all want to fight me, y'all got to pay me way more than that. I know my work. Now, Teo, he have a history of doing this. Teo, he not shy about letting people know he want that money. He want that money. So the Ryan and Teo fight, it didn't happen. Then we know that Ryan, he went on to have, 4 or 5 other different opponents. It was Haney, it was Pitbull, it was Rolly, it was T. I mean, it was so many opponents. Finally, we got to see him and Haney get it on. And like I said, man, it's a fight that's going to be talked about for the next 10, 15 years or even more. Now, Teo, he crawling back. He feel like he missed out on that huge mega payday. He missed out on being able to say that maybe he beat Ryan Garcia. He missed out on the mega event. But now, Teo, he got a fight coming up. His opponent, nobody knows. I don't even know when Teo fighting. but I know he got a fight coming up sometime this summer, not too long for now. But assuming he gets past this no-name opponent that he fighting, that's a fight that everybody gonna want to see. Everybody been want to see Teo and Ryan Garcia for a while now. And I think this is a fight that could very much so happen. You know, I've heard Ryan Garcia's pops. He been talking about Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and he been talking about Teofimo Lopez. And recently he said, look, it's sounding good with Isaac Cruz or Teo because they both willing to fight at a catchweight. Now, when it comes to a Pitbull Cruz, we know that Pitbull Cruz is fighting on Amazon Prime with the PBC. And if you ask me, I think it'll be a little bit more difficult to make a Pitbull Cruz fight because PBC, they just got that deal with Amazon Prime. And they gonna want to take over the sole promotion of it. And you know, Golden Boy, they ain't gonna want to let PBC do that because who is the A side? Ryan Garcia is the A side. So Golden Boy gonna want to have it, you know, under the Golden Boy promotions. Golden Boy is gonna want to take over the sole promotion of that. You know, they gonna want to have Golden Boy banners. They gonna want to have the promotion under the Golden Boy, you know, the zone entity. And so I think it's gonna be difficult to make that happen. Now, when you talk about Teo, of course, he's with Top Rank, but I think it'll be a lot more easier to make a top ranking Golden Boy card than an Amazon Prime PBC and Golden Boy card right now. And the reason why I say this is because De La Hoya and Bob Arum, they have a good relationship. They close to each other. So I don't think it's going to be a problem with them doing business with each other. That's what Teo wants. That's what Teo Pops want. And I would love seeing that fight. But it's only one problem for Ryan Garcia because I've been seeing how Ryan Garcia been moving. Ryan is the Mexican Adrian Broner right now. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't talking about keeping his hands in his pockets and how he fight in the ring. I'm talking about how AB was moving as soon as he got some money. Now Ryan is making the mega bucks. Ryan is a pay-per-view attraction now. And he moving like AB used to move when AB started getting that money. Ryan is doing tours, rapping and shit. Ryan is doing everything that involves not living the fighter's lifestyle. He doing the opposite of living a fighter's lifestyle because you don't play with boxing. It's a certain lifestyle you gotta live if you want to stay on top of the game in boxing. And Ryan is doing all of the opposite of that. Ryan was doing all of this in training camp. He said he was. The drinking, the smoking, the partying. So now that he beat Devin Haney, he just doing it on a much, much bigger scale. So now he got the money, the power, and he finally got the respect. So he looked like he about to crash out. And this is where I'm afraid for Ryan Garcia at. You can't continue to do these things and beat the top echelon fighters. You can't. So if you do these things and you go in there against Teofimo Lopez and think that you're going to be able to get away with it like you did with Devin Haney, you might be in for a rude awakening. And just as fast as everybody put you at the top of the mountain, you're going to drop down faster than that. But now that Ryan is being taken serious, everybody is looking at him like a real threat. Everybody is giving him his respect that he felt that he's been deserving for a long time. Don't lose it all. And I'm telling you, Ryan, if you go in there and continue to do the things that you've been doing, you're going to lose it all faster than you gained it. And you will lose it all against Teofimo. Let's see if they make this fight happen. I like the fight. Let me know what y'all think about the fight. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.
Right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead.
2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you.
Ride.